Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into super useful collocations with Do to boost your English fluency. Beginner level, common everyday collocations. Do homework, complete school assignments. She always does her homework before dinner. I forgot to do my homework, so I had to wake up early. Do the dishes, wash the plates and utensils. Can you do the dishes while I clean the table? He hates doing the dishes but loves cooking. Do the laundry. Wash clothes. I do the laundry every Sunday. She forgot to do the laundry, so she had no clean socks. Do housework. Clean and maintain a home. My mom does the housework while we are at school. I spent the whole afternoon doing housework. Do a job. Perform work-related tasks. He always does his job with enthusiasm. If you want to succeed, do your job properly. Do exercise. Engage in physical activity. I do exercise every morning before work. He needs to do more exercise to stay fit. Do business. Engage in commerce. We do business with companies worldwide. He wants to do business in real estate. Do a favor. Help someone. Can you do me a favor and pick up my package? She always does favors for her neighbors. Do your best. Give maximum effort. I'll do my best to complete the project. Just do your best and everything will be fine. Do well. Succeed. She did well in her exam. If you study hard, you will do well in life. Do judo, karate, martial arts, and aerobics to practice or participate in a sport or physical activity. Lisa started doing judo at the age of 5 and now competes internationally. Every Saturday, we do aerobics in the park to stay fit and energetic. Do overtime. To work extra hours beyond regular working hours. Mark had to do overtime all week to meet the project deadline. She doesn't mind doing overtime because the extra pay is worth it. Do something, do nothing. To take action or not take action. Instead of complaining, why don't you do something to solve the problem? We just relaxed at the beach and did nothing all day. It was perfect. Do the cleaning, do the ironing, do the shopping, to complete household chores. After the party, Jack had to do the cleaning while everyone else rested. I forgot to do the shopping, so we have nothing for dinner. Do a good job, do a bad job, to perform a task well or poorly. You did a great job on this project. He did a bad job fixing the sink, and now it's leaking again. Do a course, to take and complete a study program. She is doing a course in digital marketing to boost her career. I did a cooking course last summer, and now I can make amazing pasta. Do badly, to perform poorly in a task. I did badly on my math test because I didn't study enough. The team did badly in the tournament, but learned valuable lessons. Do what you can to try your best within your abilities. The situation is tough, but just do what you can to help. I can't fix the whole problem, but I'll do what I can to support you. Do your makeup, to apply cosmetics to your face. She always does her makeup before leaving the house. It takes him 5 minutes to get ready, but she spends an hour doing her makeup. Do a test, to take an exam or assessment. We have to do a test next week and everything we learned this semester. She did a driving test yesterday and passed with flying colors. Do the cooking, to prepare and cook food. In our house, I do the cooking and my husband does the dishes. I love going to my grandma's house because she always does the cooking with love. Do your hair, to style or arrange your hair. She spent an hour doing her hair for the wedding. I don't have time to do my hair today, so I'll just wear a ponytail. Intermediate level, more specific and less common expressions. Do harm, to cause injury, damage, or negative effects. Spreading false rumors can do serious harm to someone's reputation. Too much screen time might do harm to your eyesight. Do damage, to physically or emotionally harm something or someone. The storm did a lot of damage to the old bridge. His harsh words did damage to their friendship. Do your duty, to fulfill your responsibilities or obligations. The soldier was honored for doing his duty bravely. As a responsible citizen, you should do your duty and vote. Do justice, to treat something fairly or present it accurately. This photo doesn't do justice to how beautiful the sunset was. The actor's performance really did justice to the historical figure he portrayed. Do research to investigate and gather information on a topic. She did extensive research before writing her thesis. You should do some research before buying a new laptop. Do good, to help others or have a positive impact. Volunteering at a shelter really does good for the community. A little kindness can do a lot of good in someone's life. Do a presentation, to prepare and deliver a speech or visual explanation. He did a presentation on climate change for his class. She was nervous about doing a presentation at a conference. Do an experiment, to conduct a scientific or controlled test. We did an experiment to test the effects of heat on different metals. The scientist did an experiment to prove his theory. Do paperwork, to complete forms, documents, or official records. I had to do a lot of paperwork before buying my car. The new job required hours of doing paperwork. Do a report, to prepare a written or spoken account of something. She did a report on the company's annual performance. He was asked to do a report about customer satisfaction. Do an assignment, to complete a given academic or work-related task. I stayed up late to do my assignment for history class. The students had to do 3 assignments over the weekend. Do an interview. Conduct or participate in a formal conversation for a job or information. She did an interview with a famous author for the school newspaper. He did well in his job interview and got hired. Do a degree, to study for an academic qualification. She's doing a degree in psychology at university. He decided to do a degree in engineering after high school. Do an undergraduate, postgraduate degree, to complete a bachelor's or master's or PhD program. I'm doing an undergraduate degree in business administration. He did a postgraduate degree in environmental science. Do a terrible job, to perform a task very badly. The mechanic did a terrible job fixing my car, and it broke down again. She did a terrible job decorating the cake, but at least it tasted good. Do a great job, to complete the task successfully. You did a great job organizing the event. The teacher told him he did a great job on his essay. Do the hoovering, to vacuum the floor. It's your turn to do the hoovering today. She did the hoovering while listening to music. Do a PhD or doctorate, to study for the highest academic degree. He's doing a PhD in artificial intelligence. She did a doctorate in medical research. Do an MA, to study for a Master of Arts degree. After finishing her BA, she decided to do an MA in literature. He's doing an MA in international relations. Do weight training, to exercise with weights to build muscles. He does weight training 3 times a week at the gym. If you want to get stronger, you should do weight training regularly. Do your chores, to complete household tasks. I have to do my chores before I can go out with friends. The kids take turns doing their chores each week. Do your nails, to paint or take care of your fingernails. She did her nails before the party and they looked amazing. I love doing my nails in different colors every week. Do something for a living. To work in a particular job or profession. What do you do for a living? I'm a teacher. He does graphic design for a living. Do the accounts, do the books, to manage financial records. The accountant does the books for several companies. I have to do the accounts every month for my business. Do the right thing to make a morally correct choice. He returned the lost wallet because he wanted to do the right thing. Even when no one is watching, always do the right thing. Do the dusting, to clean surfaces by removing dust. My mom asked me to do the dusting in the living room. I do the dusting every weekend to keep my house clean. Do up your shoelaces, seatbelt, to fasten or tie. She bent down to do up her shoelaces before running. Always do up your seatbelt before driving. Do without, to manage without something. We had to do without electricity for 3 days after the storm. I forgot my phone, but I'll have to do without it today. Advanced level, formal, idiomatic, and professional expressions. Do someone a disservice, to harm or misrepresent someone, often unfairly. Speaking badly about her skills in front of the manager did her a disservice. Releasing false information about the company did the employees a disservice. Do the trick, to be effective and achieve the desired result. Adding a little sugar to the sauce did the trick. It tastes perfect now. A short nap should do the trick if you're feeling tired. Do the math, to calculate something or figure out the logic behind a situation. If each ticket costs $10 and we sold 200, you can do the math. He's been spending more than he earns. You do the math. Do the honors, to perform a task, especially something ceremonial. Would you like to do the honors and cut a cake? Please do the honors of introducing our guest speaker. Do a double take, to look again because something was surprising. I did a double take when I saw my old teacher at a concert. He did a double take when he saw the price of the luxury car. Do the groundwork, to prepare the basics for something before it officially starts. The interns did the groundwork for the research project. Before launching a business, you need to do the groundwork. Do wonders, to have a very positive effect on something. A good night's sleep can do wonders for your mood. Regular exercise does wonders for your health. Do battle, to fight or compete intensely. The two teams will do battle in the finals. The lawyer did battle in court to defend her client. Do away with, to get rid of something completely. They decided to do away with old policies and implement new ones. We should do away with plastic waste to protect the environment. Do someone proud, to make someone feel proud. She did her parents proud by graduating with honors. Winning the championship did his coach proud. Do the impossible, to achieve something that seems impossible. The scientists did the impossible by finding a cure. They did the impossible by climbing the highest peak without oxygen. Do the bare minimum, to only do what is absolutely necessary. He does the bare minimum at work and still gets paid. If you do the bare minimum in class, don't expect high grades. Do a U-turn, to completely change direction or opinion. The company did a U-turn on its decision after customer complaints. She did a U-turn and decided to stay instead of leaving. Do a number on someone, to harm, damage, or deceive someone. That breakup really did a number on him. The sun did a number on my skin. I got badly burned. Do oneself in, to exhaust or harm oneself or commit suicide in extreme cases. He did himself in by working too much and getting sick. Be careful, you don't want to do yourself in with the stress. Do a reality check, to reconsider a situation realistically. He needs to do a reality check before buying that expensive car. A reality check showed that their business plan needed improvement. Do your duty, to fulfill your responsibility or obligation. Soldiers do their duty to protect their country. As a parent, you must do your duty and care for your children. Do your utmost, to give your best effort. She did her utmost to help the struggling student. I did my utmost to meet the deadline. Do your part to contribute your share of effort. Everyone must do their part to keep the environment clean. If we all do our part, the project will be a success. Do some soul searching to reflect deeply on one's values and decisions. After the breakup, he did some soul searching about what he wants in life. She did some soul searching before changing careers. Do a stint to work somewhere for a short time. He did a stint as a journalist before becoming a teacher. She did a stint in marketing before starting her new business. Do a deep dive to investigate a topic in great detail. Let's do a deep dive into the research before making a decision. The journalist did a deep dive into the company's financial records. Do a cost-benefit analysis to evaluate the advantages and disadvantages of an action. Before investing, you should do a cost-benefit analysis. The team did a cost-benefit analysis before launching the product. Do an overhaul to completely change or improve something. The school did an overhaul of its curriculum. The company did an overhaul of its branding strategy. Do penance to atone for wrongdoing. He did penance by helping the community after his mistake. She did penance for lying by apologizing publicly. Do a rough estimate to calculate an approximate value. I did a rough estimate of the renovation costs. He did a rough estimate of how many guests would attend. Do an autopsy to examine a body to determine the cause of death. The coroner did an autopsy on the victim. They did an autopsy to confirm the cause of death. Do a second draft to revise a written work. She did a second draft of her essay before submitting it. The author did a second draft to improve the storyline. Do some critical thinking to analyze something carefully before making a decision. Students must do some critical thinking when solving problems. Before accepting the job, do some critical thinking about the offer. Do an assessment to evaluate or measure something. The teacher did an assessment of the students' skills. They did an assessment of the company's financial health.